So I want to talk about there was a rally in Los Angeles with House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi and U.S. Representative John Lewis to end childhood poverty. So it's in support of a California Assembly bill that seeks to increase funding for child care, after-school service, job placement programs, and other anti-poverty initiatives was part block. Okay, so this is a fine initiative. This is a good thing to help kids. Assembly Bill 1520, authored and introduced earlier this week by Assemblywoman Autumn Burke, a Democrat from Inglewood, seeks to reduce the percentage of children living below the poverty line in California by half the fiscal year in 2039. 1 in 5 children in California live below the poverty line, according to the bill, including 30% of African American and Latino children. So this is a fine bill. This is a thing we need. This is the type of progressive politics that I want to get behind. This is the thing that I've talked about, why the egregious spending on military is preposterous, because we could cut the military budget in half and still be on par with everybody else. Right now, we outspend the next 7 countries combined. We could cut the bill in half. We could cut the military budget in half and spread out literally several, like $250 billion, and help all these. There could be all these kind of programs. Why I'm bringing this specifically up is I want to quote Nancy Pelosi. Okay, Pelosi, who invoked President Trump's decision to take military action in Syria last week after children were killed in a poison gas attack, allegedly, nudging the administration not to cut funding to programs that provide necessary services to low-income families in the U.S. If you care about the children in Syria, and we all do, let that be a message to care for all children in the world, she said. This is what she said. The strike was a good thing. After the airstrikes last week, she was like, yeah, Trump had to do it. You're part of the bullshit. Why are we sending airstrike? So you want to help kids in California? Low-income kids in California, but you're also in favor of him. You know, each Tomahawk missile costs $1.4 million per missile. We sent, 50 of them over there? I mean, how much did that airstrike cost? And there were 7, according to the reports I read, there were 7 civilians, including children, that died from that. So what are you talking about, Pelosi? You don't even know what the fuck. She is the worst. If you really care about kids, why are we spending money to bomb children in the Middle East? Like, what are you talking about? As I said, even if the chemical weapons actually happened, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why then? I mean, there was even reports last year during the campaign that Hillary was a part of selling, and Obama were part of selling chemical weapons to people within Syria anyway, because they've been hell-bent on getting Assad out of there. I don't know about that. That could be conspiracy theories. But my point is, as I said, even if the chemical weapons attack did happen, sending an airstrike, what is that doing? And now picking, if we don't get into a third war with Russia, we're definitely going to be in a proxy war like Afghanistan or Vietnam. And you're sitting there saying, we got to help the kids? What the fuck? The Democrats are so... She's such a corporate money person. She's the furthest thing from a progressive. It's unbelievable. How can you say that? How can you say that? You just applauded Trump for taking action. Trump got all this bipartisan hand jobs last week from Democrats and from liberals in the media. And now what are you saying? Like, it's unbelievable. Yeah, we should be helping out. We shouldn't be airstriking everybody. This kind of fucking hypocritical shit is unbelievable to me. If you're all about the kids, then don't drone strike them in the Middle East. During the Obama presidency, we were at war in seven different Middle Eastern countries in one form or another. Either boots on the ground or sending airstrikes or letting people like the Saudis. Like, that's 7 under Obama. And Nancy Pelosi She's the worst. She'll just say yes to anything, like anything. And was that a slam on Trump? The thing you just applauded Trump for doing? Are you trying to say, like, she doesn't even know what she's talking about? She's the fucking worst. Oh, God. I wish I lived in her district so I could vote Nancy Pelosi out. I really wish I could. But I'm going to vote out Dianne Feinstein and Kamala Harris. That's who I'm voting out. Thanks for watching. Support independent media. The Patreon link's below. Like it and subscribe and share it. It's so cool. Thank you for staying vigilant.